Hi travelers! Welcome back to another episode of Travel Tips TV. My name is Emily Sweet and I'm flying solo today because my co-host Carla is out gallivanting the world finding you new tips for next week's episode. Today we're going to talk specifically about packing for airplanes. Don't worry, we're going to have a future episode for packing for car trips. Stay tuned! Welcome back. Let's jump right in. My first tip for today is packing lists. Packing lists, packing lists. I cannot express to you how important a packing list is. I like to start mine about a week in advance because I know I'm going to forget something. So if I start earlier, I have a better chance of remembering everything that I need. I also like to make the list on my phone. That way, if we're being honest, I always have my phone with me. And that way, if I remember something, I don't have 10 different lists going on. I have one consolidated list right here in my phone. So if I'm at work, if I'm at the grocery store, no problem. I think of something, I put it in my list. Tip number 2. This one might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people still don't do it. Tip number 2 is roll your clothes instead of folding them. This saves you so much extra space inside your suitcase, and it also cuts down on the chances that your clothes will have wrinkles once you get to your destination. The only thing I'd say about this, the only exception, is if you have, say, a bulkier, thicker fabric. When you're all done packing, just simply put that on top, and you're good to go. Bonus tip. If you have light colored clothing, turn those clothes inside out before you roll them. This really helps to cut down on stains. Tip 3. Speaking of rolled clothes, it's really convenient to take your socks and underwear, roll those up, and stick those, or any other small items that you might have, inside your shoes. This helps keep the form of the shoe and really helps to fill the dead space inside your suitcase. Another great tip. If you happen to have some cords lying around, instead of having them all jumbled like this, it's really great to take a hair tie, a twist tie, rubber band, anything like that. Simply fold up your cord, wrap around your twist tie or hairband, and voila! Saves space and helps it from getting knots. If you have any sort of eyeshadow or powder kit, make sure you wrap it in clothes before you pack it. This really helps kind of give it a barrier and helps your eyeshadow or powder kits from cracking. Tip 5. Use these straps that are already pre-built into your suitcase. Just snapping them, pulling them, gives you so much extra space. I'm sure you could fit at least 3 more things in your suitcase by doing this. This next tip is super important. Don't check your essential items. As much as airlines try to be perfect, they're not. And in the unfortunate case that they do lose your luggage, you really want to make sure you have your essential items like your passport or your ID, anything like that carried with you. It's also a good idea to keep an extra toothbrush in here. That way if your flight is canceled or delayed, you 1, don't have to spend money on a new toothbrush, 2, you don't have to waste your time looking for one. Tip 7. This tip I swear by. Bring different sized plastic bags with you on your trip. This way you can put dirty clothes in one, wet clothes in another, and you don't have to worry about getting any clean items inside your suitcase dirty. Extra tip. I like to cling wrap around any of my travel size liquids before I put them in my plastic bag. This way if it happens to leak, you're not getting all the other things inside your bag dirty from that liquid, you're just getting the cling wrap dirty. Tip 8. I always like to carry an extra bag with me that could double as a carry-on. Just simply fold it, put it in your suitcase, and then when you get to your destination, if you happen to do some shopping or need a little extra space, just take out the bag and put it right in here. This way you don't have to worry about cramming anything else that you might get at your destination into your bag, and then it doubles as your carry-on. Tip 9. Invest in a luggage scale. I've gambled more than once with the weight of my luggage, and let me tell you, it hasn't always paid off. The allotted weight for your suitcase is 50 pounds if you're going to check a bag. If it's over 50 pounds, they're gonna make you take stuff out. And the last thing you wanna do is be frantically taking things out of your suitcase and shoving it in your luggage. Invest in a luggage scale. That way, before you head to the airport, you're good to know that you can check your bag. Okay, travelers, final tip for today. Set a calendar notice on your phone or tablet to remind yourself to check in 24 hours before your flight. You can save so much time this way and really avoid the long lines at check-in. Also, by checking in mobily, they can send your ticket to your phone, your email, anything like that, so you don't have to print it out. It's one less thing you have to carry. Okay, travelers, that concludes this week's episode of Travel Tips TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe to our page, and if you have any ideas for future videos, leave us a comment in the comment section below. I'm Emily Sweet, and I'm signing off. Bye!
Hello travelers, I am Carla Bledsoe.
And I'm JJ Jagelka, and we're owners of Travel Tips TV. The two of us recently have discovered a way that you can start vacationing for free. Yes, I said free. If you would like to learn this strategy, just click on the link below this video and we will show you step by step how you can implement this strategy starting today. So go ahead, click on the link below this video in the description and we'll see you in just a moment on the other side.